Now, this is sort of a loaded question, but why are there so many bad romantic comedies? And then maybe it's just my own opinion. What are they doing wrong?
The criteria that I used to select the films to go into this book were four. The stories had to embody and promote at least one, hopefully more, of these four qualities: joy, dignity, passion, and integrity. A lot of romantic comedies do not. Therefore, they are maybe entertaining, but they're shallow. And there's nothing wrong with fluff entertainment. That's perfectly fine. But the romantic comedies that move us, that raise our spirits, that thrill our hearts, are the ones that embody in some fashion, in some of the characters, joy, dignity, passion, or integrity. And those are the ones we remember. Those are the classics. And here again, I think if you are looking to do a romantic comedy that many people will relate to and many people will remember and want to see over and over again, get one of those four qualities in there, at least one, with at least some of your main characters. Once again, nothing wrong with having, fluff. Fluff's okay. But I like, and you see that people continue to like, the romantic comedies that really deal with the kind of love that uplifts. And not just romantic, but also we have familial. We've got some best friend romances in the book, and at age differences, young love, older love, age differences love. So all kinds of love, but they need to embody one of those four qualities to really be, let's say, to have the romantic in all capital letters.
How would someone know that a script that they've written is maybe shallow versus having one or two or more of those four qualities?
That's an excellent question, because it implies that we all have the ability to, see our own work with a clear eye, and most of us don't. And that's why it's good to have, your friends or readers or other people give you feedback, whether you're in a writing group or you're working with, some other people that are doing that for you and with you. But I would say, take a look at, does anybody in your story actually make a positive change in their personality? I think there should always be some element of sacrifice. And remember that the word sacrifice means to make sacred. So that could mean elevating someone's opinion of themselves by saying, "You're an amazing dancer. Has no one ever told you that before?" Or, "Wow, those things that you've been doing for the kids you've been helping, that's incredible." Some moment of recognition that lifts somebody up to a higher plane. If you've got that in your story, then it's not going to be shallow. Okay?
I see. Okay. So let's say, Sleepless in Seattle, like if we took one of the scripts, at what point did Tom Hanks' character maybe, or even Meg Ryan, did they get lifted up to a higher plane?
Sleepless in Seattle is such a popular film. So many people really, really seem to identify with it and like it so much. I think part of that is because you have two people, one who's brokenhearted and one who's dissatisfied with her fiance and their relationship. Oh, and then a third person, the little boy who wants a new mommy.
Right.
Okay? So you've got three people who are wounded or troubled. And where you see them starting to rise up is when Meg Ryan hears on the radio Tom Hanks' voice and talking about his wife and the magic they had between them. And she realizes, that's what I want. So that's her first step upwards. And then she starts looking at her relationship. Is there enough there to justify a marriage? Wow, I want that kind of passion I heard in that man's voice. And then, so she sacrifices a sure thing to go after a voice on a radio? Seriously? Okay. Tom Hanks then has to sacrifice his clinging to his grief, which is a very natural thing that people tend to do. But he has to get over himself. Now, not get over the loss, but get over himself. So you see both of them consciously making a choice to leave where they were and to take a step up. And then the little boy is so great. You know, what does he sacrifice? Oh, nothing. He's just out there manipulating and pulling the strings. But it's all for a good cause.